Lang tayo. Good evening everyone. Good evening Friday. So, okay. So, pa-invite na lang yung mga nanonood dyan sa kanilang mga tahanan. Let's make it our Friday productive and full of learnings and takeaways. So, sa mga nanonood, may gusto ba kayong ipabate? Panawagan? Live na po tayo. So, okay, before we start, so we always start our evening with a prayer. So, wala ang aking bukod kay Sir Rafi kahapon, wala yata ang aking tagalid ng prayer. So, I'll do the honor and then sana 74, 100 lang po ito. So, sana maka-invite pa kayo na pwede pumasok. Hanggang 100 lang. Pero sige, akong taga-unmute pero Sir Rafi, pwede ba kitang gawing co-host? Di ko alam kung nandito iba kong mga, si 100 lang. Judy, nandiyan ka ba? Si Judy ba to? Anyways, checking lang ako ng Sige, ako na lang po. And then, start na ako. Sige, Sir Rafi, gawin kitang co-host, taga-mute lang ha, para hindi tayo na-interrupt. Dalawa tayong tagaan. Okay, thank you, Sir Rafi. Yan. So again, good evening, everyone. So let's start with the prayer muna para guided po tayo. So let's bow our head and put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. So Lord, good evening. And Lord, thank you for this wonderful Friday night. So thank you for the wonderful week, full of learnings from Monday to Friday. And then we're so blessed na we have invited speakers through Ms. Nordeline and through our special guest as well. Sana po through their sharing, their knowledge and expertise, may makuha po silang aral. And Lord, as we always pray, please guide our community, people, sa Counting People's Elite. And so, lahat po ng nandito, Lord, for sure, alam mo naman po yung mga nasa loob namin, Lord. Alam ko, bawat isa po sa amin may pinagdadaanan. Lord, i-guide mo po kami sa lahat ng aming decisions, sa aming journey. And as we always pray, lagi naman ang prayers ng namin sa lahat, sa community, at magkaroon ng clients para na rin mabigay sa kanilang family at makapagbigay tulong pabalik sa community at pabalik po sa iyo, Lord. Lord, hinihingi namin ang kapatawaran. Sana, Lord, i-guide mo po ulit kami sa another week. And again, salamat po sa mag-share ng knowledge tonight. Salamat po sa pagbibigay niyo po sa akin ng gabay, sa task na nakalaan po sa akin, Lord, na magbigay tulong sa ibang nangangailangan ng trabaho through online. And again, yun lang po, Lord, guide po kami for today's activity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, we're 79 and we're live. So before we proceed, kagaya kahapon, pwede bang patypin kung taga-sang kayo, guys? Pa-type. Ayan. Pa-type. Isabella. So, we're checking. I'm from Batangas and we do have from New York. Baguio. Ayan. Pinapacheck ko lang para alam namin kung magkakalap. Pakita niyo mga pangalan ng mga nasa list. Malay niyo magkita-kita. HK. Ayan si Prelos. Mamaya dyan ka lang. So, yan. Makati. So, tingnan niyo yung mga pangalan niyo. Baka kakilala niyo lang. So again, so before we start, hayaan ko yung ating guest speaker na introduce yung sarili niya. But just to give you idea who she is, actually last year pa kami nagkakilala. Nag-invite niya rin sa akin mag-talk sa group niya. She's my fellow coaches and lagi niya ako nagbe-message although sobrang busy namin parehas. Pero isa siya sa list ko sa mga speaker natin for 2023 at marami pa ako nakalist na speaker for you. So, ini-ensure ko lang may mabibigay tayong value and kaya agad siya yung naisip ko for this webinar. If you remember, one of my fellow colleagues, may share ko kung bakit kami nag-come up dito sa topic natin. One of our fellow colleagues in Elite is nag-share ng kanyang pinagdadaanan. So, hindi ko alam kung nandito siya, pero ang kanyang naging struggle is meron ata siyang 8 clients. Tama ba, Sir Rafi? Pakicorrect ako. 8 clients, pero dumating sa point na na-burn out siya. So that's why we come to this kind of webinar to check is this usual to ano ba, mapagdaanan. So without further ado, so ang ganda namang life coach Candy natin, parang hindi ako ready sa kanyang color. So hi, so anyways, I would like you to meet Nordy, my friend. So take it away, coach.
Ayan, so thank you everyone. So just keep on coming kung saan kayo galing. So kung saan tayo dito sa Pilipinas or other countries. Okay, yeah. So I'm with Coach Candy, yeah, one of my mental health coach. So siya po yung nag-aalalay sa akin sa Life Coach Philippines. So dito po siya and Coach Tin as well. And so thank you for the invitation that you've sent to us for the invitation, and thank you for advancing mental health, yeah, sa community nyo. So it's good that you are prioritizing mental health sa organization nyo na accounting peoples. Yan. So I'm with you. I'm also into accounting and bookkeeping. Yan. Okay, so I will be sharing screen. Yan, so magandang gabi sa ating lahat. Isin ko lang tong screen natin. Okay? Yan. Ayan, so nakikita ba ang slide natin?
Coach, wala pa.
Ay, wala. Wala. Meron na? May screen tayo?
All good po.
Technical error. Yan, so while inaayos natin yung ayan. Okay na, nakikita yung screen? Anong nakikita nyo sa screen?
Kayo po, coach.
Ayan, okay, so welcome to Intro to Stress 101. So for this evening, ano po yung expectation natin in this conversation? You can share it in the comment section, or else pwede nyo namang pwede kayong mag-unmute and then share your expectation for this afternoon. For this evening, I should say. Yan, go. How to handle stress. Yan. Yan, so just keep on coming kung ano yung expectation natin, and kung gusto niyo sabihin through orally, pwede din naman. Para ma-train tayo na since we are advocating mental health. And I also encourage you to open your camera as well. Para sa ganon, magkita-kita tayo face to face. Ayan. So how to overcome rejection? Ayan. So keep on coming kung ano pa yung mga expectations natin. Yan, while habang inayos ko yung slides, kindly just keep on coming yung sharing nyo sa comments, or pwede rin naman kayo na you can share it verbally. And my one question for you today is, how do you feel right now? How are you today?
Yeah. How are you today daw? Pwede mag-unmute. Ako syempre excited. Friday ngayon eh. Ramdam nyo ba yung excitement? Friday na. All good? Good. Yan. Stress na daw kakapayat. Hindi magbabasa.
Oo, how are you today? So dapat yan. So kumusta tayo ngayon? So whatever we are experiencing right now, how are we today? How are you today? So for us to be guided in this question, meron akong 5 questions na pwede nating sagutan. Yan. So you can answer it verbally, you can answer it on the comment section as well. Yan, so first question is, how am I feeling today? Mentally or physically? So yan po yung yung guide question natin. So you can share it in the comment section, or pwede naman na mag-unmute kayo and then share nyo yung sagot.
Coach Nords, hello, good evening everyone. While pong nag-iisip kayo kung ano talaga yung pakiramdam nyo, Coach Nords, mag-picture po muna tayo.
Sure, sige. Lang First slide.
100 kasi tayo. 100 lang po yung kaya. So habang fresh pa tayo today, mamaya kasi haggardness na tayo. Magpa-picture na tayo habang maaga. Is it okay? Let's make it
Sige. Lang Kaya habang nag-iisip, tama nga naman yun.
O, diba?
Habang nga naman yun, habang nag-iisip tayo nung sagot natin.
Uy, magpakita naman kayo, guys.
Picture muna. Open your camera para sa ganun makikita kung ano ba yung mukha natin bago tayo nag-umpisa ng learnings natin ngayong gabi. Diba?
Pakita, pahabaan tayo ng eye bags, guys. So, sige, palakihan ng eye bags. 1, 2, 3. First slide. 1, 2, 3. Yung nasa labas, nakikipicture din sila. Feeling, 100 lang kasi tayo. Slide 2 po, guys. Wait lang. 1, 2, 3. Slide 3. Hold on. Ay, naputol pa. Sige, sige po, go ahead na po. Mamaya na ulit ang picture taking.
Coach Tin, okay na? Okay na dito sa first slide?
Sa pa, Coach, yung may slide, wait lang. Well po ulit kayo. Kukuha lang po ng picture. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Ayan. So, okay. So, nakapag-isip-isip na tayo ng mga sagot natin. Okay. So, go back to our question. How are you today? So, for us to, i-dissect natin yung, para masagot natin yung how are you today is, dito muna, how am I feeling today, mentally and physically? Yan. So, pwede kayo magsulat dyan sa notes nyo, or pwede nyo i-share sa chat box. And the next question is, what's taking up most of my headspace? Ano ba yung mga naiisip natin sa oras na ito? Ano ba yung nasa kaisipan natin? Ano yung mga naiisip natin? Yan. And the next question is, when did I last eat a whole meal? So, kailan po tayo last na kumain ng whole meal? Yan. So, for me to share, guilty ako dito sa tanong na to kasi I think sa akin, just to share, last week pa, diba? So, yan. So, kung may mga kasama ko dito na hindi pa nakokomplito yung whole meal niya, ngayong araw or kahapon, don't worry, you're not alone. So, ako din, ganyan. So, I'm journeying on this. So, next question is, Am I tired? So ano yung definition natin sa tired? And the fifth question, what will I engage in today that will bring me joy? Ano ba yung that you will engage, kahit tonight, that will bring you joy? Yan. So, share nyo lang. Share in the comment section or in the chat box. Yan. So, sabi ng mga iba, yan. Okay. So, with these questions, with these 5 questions, for us to answer, how are you? Yan. To summarize, ito. On the scale of 1 to 10, how are you? On the scale of 1 to 10, saan kayo ngayon? Or how are you in the scale of 1 to 10? Yan. Para makita natin numerical. Yan. You can share it in the chat box. Yan. 6, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5. More. Ayan. So, keep on coming. Sana all 10. That's what we want, diba? Yan. Congratulations, 9. More. Baka pwede pong pa-mute yung may naririnig akong ibang speaker ata.
Sir Rapi, pasuyo.
Ayan. Ayan, okay na. Okay, so how do you feel when you are answering that question? Let's have So sino ang who are willing to share yung sagot niya dito sa how are you? Dito sa scale of 1 to 10. Who wants to share?
Prelos, pwede ba magtawag?
Yeah. Kayo po. But then for me, syempre, sa amin is, we are encouraging yung mag-volunteer sila, get empowered to to share. Yan. Ayan. So, if you are not yet ready to share, okay. So, let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next slide. Wait lang.
Coach, nawala ba yung slide?
Oh, yan. Meron ba?
Okay na po.
Okay na, may slide. Okay, so before we continue our sharing for this evening, I would like to introduce first myself. Yeah, so I am life coach nurse. So I am one of the coaching entrepreneur from Life Coach Philippines. And together with Coach Tin and together with Coach Candy dito sa dito sa conversations natin. And I am a life and mental health coach as well. And a mental model collector inside B-Learning Society, wherein itong B-Learning Society po na to is, it is a tent maker of B-Learning homes for mental fitness. And a Coachy Tribe speaker inside 5-Minute Talk Club community. And I'm also one of the content creator inside Rise Up Creatives Worldwide, a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A, wherein we build tribes as we help your unstoppable dream come true sa Life Coach Philippines as well. And I am the founder and creator of Living Intentionally 2.0 coaching community. And also, I am the host of Untribe Show inside Think Talk Broadcast. So, in this show po, dito ko po na-invite si Miss Yan Yan. as guests last year. So doon po kami nagkakilala. And also a financial educator in the financial industry, cooperative industry, in insurance industry, and on the HMOs, so in the financial brokerage industry. And I am also a former part-time freelancer as general bookkeeper and auditor using QuickBooks Online. And currently, yeah, I'm a wife, a mom of 2 beautiful daughters. So, yung yung kids ko, 8 years old and 5 years old. And of course, I am proud, full-blooded Igorot from the Kangkanay tribe of Bugyas, Benguet. So, I am a farmer's daughter as well. So, sa mga nakita ko dito na from Baguio, from Benguet, so I am with you. So, we are together in this, So, andito pa tayong lahat. Yan. Okay. Yeah, so as a part of what we do and our organization, Life Coach Philippines, is that we train, we coach, and we build tribes. Yeah. And in our coaching organization or in our coaching tribe, we have this physical space at Decaf Coffee Republic. So yan po, nasa Pasig po siya. Sa physical space, our coaching hub. So if you are near that place, yan, pwede nyo kaming bisitahin doon. And our online community is a coaching community. Yan. Yes, anything po? Yeah, kaway-kaway sa fellow Egorods. Yan. So, thank you, thank you. Ayan. Okay, lang ha. Nawawala yung signal natin.
Ayan, yun po kasi yung live via satellite. So, may problem lang po sa internet, but the show must go on.
The show must go on. Tama po. Yan, be patient. Be patient to ourselves, to the internet. Yan. Medyo malakas kasi yung dito eh. But then the show must go on. Yeah. So as part of what we do, since what we do as life coaching, so life coaching is a profession for you to have understanding on what we do. So what is life coaching? It is a coaching discipline derives itself from the number of disciplines like sociology, psychology, career counseling, and numerous other types of emotional sciences. But where it is strongly differs is in these disciplines is that in life coaching is that it is the quest for results rather than gaining a deep understanding of the past. Yan. So for us is from our current situation moving forward. Yan. Yan. So coaching has its goals. And goal set, coaching has its goals set at the future rather than the past. So it's about what you want and not why you are like this. So yan po yung tanong natin, what you want, ano ba yung gusto natin, rather than why you are like this. Okay. Yeah. Wait lang ah. Maybe we have a break first ng 5 minutes muna so I can fix this one.
So, ayan, while waiting for coach. So, Prelos, are you there?
Yes po, Coach.
Sige, while waiting, I think kanina lang si Prelos, siya yung pinost ko kanina sa wall. Gusto natin kasi ma-share yung wins ng bawat isa. And ngayong araw, 3 yung narinig kong wins. So, as part of our community is to celebrate their wins at makiselebrate. Can you share with us yung journey mo, Prelos? Nasa Hong Kong ka ngayon, tama?
Yes po, Coach. Ayun, so, ano ba yan? Naiiyak ako. Ganun pala yung feeling na nakakaiyak pala. So, parang last year pa ako sumali kay Coach yan doon sa CNM niya sa first batch, October. So, parang doon ako nag-start to pursue yung career ko as bookkeeper nga. Yun nga po, tapos ayun nga po, apply, tapos attend ng trainings, interviews. Pero parang sabi ko, ang hirap parang makabingwit ng client. Lalo na pagka newbie ka, wala kang experience, ganun. So parang yun nga yung parang learnings ko lang ko is continuous lang talaga siya, continuous learning. Tapos yung sa lahat kasi ng webinars na na-a-attendan ko kay Coach, sa mga kahit sa mga free, may isang word na parang takeaways na nakukuha ko, and then parang yun yung binabaon ko. So kung minsan parang nakakalungkot or nakakaiyak kasi pagka nababasa mo yung wins ng mga iba, di ba parang sa sarili mo, saan parang ino-audit ko na din yung sarili ko, saan kaya ako nagkulang or saan kaya ako parang mali sa mga applications ko, ganon, or sa mga salon ko. Siyempre, hindi kasi, kasi takot ako sa camera. Alam ni Coach yan, kahit doon sa salon ko, parang gusto kong magtago. Yun, so, anon pa din, parang napapansin almost lahat naman yung mga napapasa kong applications is napapansin siya. Kaya lang, doon talaga ako bumabagsak sa interviews. So parang for more than 50 interviews, parang tinitignan ko yung calendar ko, halos puno ng interviews. Pero bakit wala talaga, wala. And then tuloy-tuloy ko na din, parang sabi ko nga, parang nahasa na ako sa kaka-interview. So parang pagka pumapasok na ako sa interview, parang wala na lang, parang nawala na yung kaba. Tapos yung ko din is parang naging na-boost din yung confidence ko kasi sa lahat ng mga practice sets na binibigay nila Coach sa mga property, sa mga sa e-commerce, sa AU, sa Zero, sa QuickBooks, parang ginagawa ko talaga siya. Hindi ko nga lang sinasubmit kasi takot akong maipakita yung mali ko. So hindi ko talaga siya sinasubmit, pero ginagawa ko lahat. And then ayun, parang na-boost yung confidence ko kasi natuto na akong gumamit ng QuickBooks and Zero. Kaya at least naman kahit papaano nasasagot ko yung mga tanong ng mga Tapos and then last week, gusto ko lang i-share kasi 12 to 1 at saka 1 to 2 meron akong interview. Parang nakwento ko na to sa mga ka-group ko kila Kuya Rafi. Nung pagpasok ko kasi sa interview, natakot ako kasi hindi ko pala alam na yun ay group interview. Tapos nung pagpasok ko, parang ibang mundo yung napasukan ko kasi iba-ibang lahi yung nakita ko doon sa Zoom at puro mga Pakistani, and then lahat sila naka-tie, naka-suit talaga, and then ako naka-t-shirt lang. So parang parang natakot talaga ako. And then nung magsisimulang mag-interview na yung may-ari, bigla akong nag-leave. Kasi sabi ko parang hindi ko kayang makipagsabayan sa kanila doon sa mock interview. Tapos ayun, pinaghandaan ko yung 1 o'clock, and na yun yung coach na yun yung client ko ngayon. So parang pagpasok ko doon sa okay naman siya. Parang nag-aantayan pa kami kung sino yung mauunang magsalita. Parang nag-hi ako, nag-hello siya, kumusta ako, nagkumusta din siya. How are you din siya. Parang nag-ano kami kung sino yung unang mag-initiate ng conversation. Tapos sabi ko sa kanya, hawak ko kasi yung phone ko that time, and sabi ko sa kanya, habang inaantay kita, binobrowse ko yung website nyo and then nakita ko yung mga, kasi construction kasi sila. So nakita ko yung mga gawa nila and sabi ko, pinuri ko, maganda siya and then makikita mo talaga yung emotions nung gumawa, sabi ko. And then ayun naman, nagpasalamat siya and then for 1 hour, nearly 1 hour and 30 minutes na pagkukwentuhan namin, parang hindi ko na-feel yung kaba or yung takot kasi parang nagkagaanan na kami ng loob and then nung matapos na yung interview, nag-antay ako for 2 days, ganon. Parang sabi ko baka wala na siya and then after 2 days nag-message siya ulit and then nag-call ulit kami and then yun na yun. Hindi niya sinabing hired ako pero sabi niya kinuha niya yung mga details ko and then sa salary sinabi niya and then flexible time, you can work whatever time you want and then as long as may deliver mo yung deliverables ganon. So parang parang naging smooth lahat and then ayun na, nag-training na kami, parang train niya ako sa lahat ng mga softwares na ginagamit niya. Parang yung feeling ko naging engot ako kasi hindi talaga ako familiar sa lahat ng softwares na ginamit niya, pero yung napakabait niya kasi talagang gumamit talaga siya ng 2 phone at saka para lang ipakita sa akin kung paano siya gawin. So yun ang thankful ko na yung pagkuha ng client is hindi dapat siya minabandadali. Take time lang talaga siya. Kasi if para sa'yo and if ready ka, I know God will give it to you. Yun lang po.
Ayan, so thank you, Prelos, for sharing your experience. So that's a good experience and every one of us here in the hall is being inspired sa experience niya. Sana i-share niya sa atin. Yan. So as we continue, so what is life coaching? So ano ba yung ginagawa namin na life coaching is that, coaching as a discipline derives itself from a number of disciplines like sociology, psychology, career counseling, and numerous other types of emotional sciences. Yan. So, but where it strongly differs, dito yung difference sa amin is that from these disciplines is the quest for results rather than gaining a deep understanding of the past. So, more on the results. So, from where we are right now, then moving forward. Next. Ayan. So, coaching has its goal set at the future rather than the past. So, it's about what you want and not why you are like this. So, hindi yung tinatanong natin na, bakit ka ganito, ganyan? Bakit ganito yung nangyari, yung ganun. But then, it's really more on what we really want or what we want na mangyari from where we are right now. So partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential, which is particularly important in today's uncertain and complex environment. Yeah. So next, so coaches are change experts who help people take responsibility and act to maximize their potential. So in coaching is like having a personal trainer for everyday life. Yan. In every area of your life. So yan po siya. And of course, and coaching is a dialogue. It is not monologue. So that is why in coaching is that it is a conversation. That is why in this Stress 101 na event natin ngayon is it is a conversation. So feel free to engage, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section, or if you are ready to speak or ready to share it orally, then much better then. Para sa ganun, we can express. Since we are advocating mental fitness, and for us to is expressing our thoughts, yan, sabihin natin is one way for us to be mentally fit as well. Yan. So life coaching is an intentional relationship for a coach support a client and developing vision and goals for their life and utilizes multiple strategies to empower the client to use their personal power to discover their own solutions. Yan. So the client discovers their own solution. Yan. So coaching is not, yan, we are not advice giving, and it's not a substitute for therapy, and we are not, coaching is not problem solving, coaching is not an expert's opinion. So yan po siya. Yan po yung difference ng coaching sa mga consulting, sa mga nagbibigay ng advices. Yan. Okay, so if you can open your camera, kung kaya naman ng internet natin, mas maganda po na na magkikita-kita tayo sa screen na hindi siya black since we are advocating mental fitness. Para sa ganun, alam ko na may kausap ako. Okay? Yan. Para ma-protect natin yung brainstem natin. Since paggabi na, is that mas maganda na nag-uusap tayo na face-to-face. O, di ba? Parang face-to-face. Ayan. So, thank you for opening your camera. So, what do we do as life coaches? So, for us life coaches, we offer present and future-forward services. So, we don't deal with the past, but rather help clients to focus on the future and become the best version of themselves. So, yan po yung nagagawa namin as life coaches. And we do not describe a situation and prescribe. We cannot, we do not instruct or give advice, but rather, we facilitate the process and guide individuals towards change and transformation. So, yun po yung ginagawa namin as life coaches. And so, in life coaching, we can help with relationships and intimacy. Yan, stress management and balance. That is why yung talk natin ngayon is nandito po sa stress management and balance. Yan, spirituality and personal growth. Entrepreneurial and small business development areas. Career planning and development. Motivation and time management. Yan. And finances and budgeting. Health, aging, lifestyle, and self-care. Family and parenting as well. So yan po yung mga nagagawa ng life coaching. Nakakatulong si life coaching in those areas and much more. Okay? So yeah, that's for understanding on what we do as a life coach and understanding the profession of life coaching. Okay, sige. So what are our challenges, or ano yung mga challenges natin? What challenges are you experiencing right now? Yan. So this is conversational, so I'm encouraging you to share, feel free to share kung ano ba yung mga challenges natin na na-experience natin sa work or sa bahay, since we are freelancers. Yan. Yan. Pwede nyo i-type, pwede nyo mag-unmute and share nyo din if you are ready to speak. Looking for a client. Client getting. Yan. Okay, so thank you for sharing your your mga challenges nyo. Just keep on coming on the comment section. So let's move forward. Just keep calm and let's get started. Yan. Mag-relax po tayo. So feel free na sa space nyo, pwede kayong magkape, pwede kayong uminom ng tubig. Pag may mga bata dyan, okay lang naman. As long as naka-mute para sa ganon
Hindi magalaw dyan. Akin yan. Get mo ko water doon, malaking baso. The purple one ni Ate Pao.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so next. So positive and negative stress as a constant influence in all of our lives. So we are talking about stress ngayon, okay? So the trick is to maximize the positive stress and to minimize the negative stress. Okay, so ano po yung nakikita natin sa picture? Yan, so what is stress? Ano ba yung pagkakaintindi nyo sa stress? Because every one of us may kanya-kanyang perspective or may kanya-kanyang meaning on stress. You can share it in the comment section. Now, what is stress? And next slide. Yeah. So the Random House Dictionary defines stress as physical, mental, or emotional strain or tension, and a situation, occurrence, or factor causing this. So yan. Yan. Keep on sharing. Yan. Managing the home with children while looking for clients. Yan. Stress is maraming bayarin pero wala pang pambayad. Financial. Yan. More. Ayan. So just share it. Lacking peace of mind. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your understanding or meaning of stress. And stress is a set of emotional, physical, and cognitive reaction to a change. So every time may mga changes, yan. Yan po yung sa stress natin. And it's your body's reaction to a challenge or demands. So yan. So kaya tinanong ko kanina kung ano yung mga challenges nyo. Yan. So how are we reacting on those challenges? Next. It's really more about our capacity to handle change, whether that change makes us feel good or bad. So example ng mga changes sa buhay natin is that during the COVID times, before COVID times, isn't it that nag-work tayo sa office, sa physical space, pupunta tayo sa office, magta-travel, ganyan. But then, after COVID time comes, so ang naging transition natin is nagiging online. Yan siya. So yun ang some of the change na nangyayari sa atin and wherein we can respond to that change. Okay, next. So stress is different for everyone. So your approach here is very personalized as well. So for example, because typically we interpret stress as a negative thing, but it doesn't have to be that way. So for example, in public speaking, next slide. Yeah. So in public speaking, pwedeng ang maging respond mo dito is that stressful ka kung pinag-usapan ng public speaking or yan, magsasalita ka. But then the other one is, it is joyful na gustong-gusto niya yung public speaking. So every one of us have this different respond on stress or different respond on an event. Yan. Next. Yan, different for everyone and strain or tension. Yan, so with this, Coach Candy can share to elaborate more on this concept. Coach Candy?
Ayan. Okay, so na-voluntold ako, guys. Ayan. So everyone, feel free to just unmute and share. So maganda sinabi dito ni Coach Nords, no, that when you talk about stress is very different, no, and it's very individualized kasi oftentimes, no, meron po kasi tayong tendency na, yan lang yung pinagdadaanan mo? Stress ka na? Sino po yung mga nakaka-relate dito? No? Pwede po kayo mag-hashtag relate o pwede pong ngitian nyo na lang po kami sa camera o diba? Or ayan, mag-emoji reaction po kayo dyan sa screen. Ayan, sabi ni Yan true, no? Kasi what is stressful for one person may not necessarily be stressful to another person. Magandang sinabi dito ni Coach Nord yung public speaking, no? For others, it creates no stress as in ayaw talaga nila nagsasalita, di ba? Parang dito lang, no, sa loob, no? Parang pag nag-unmute, parang ayaw mo mag-unmute, nai-stress ka. But for others naman, normal lang siya. Like no, kay admin, no, dire-diretso lang yun sa nagsasalita. So it's different for everyone. So ang maganda po in stress, no, you have to look at it in a very individualized approach and non-judgmental, no? Ibig sabihin, hindi po natin kino-compare yung sarili natin sa iba. Ayan. So yan yung pinakagusto kong i-share dito, no, Coach Nords, dito sa slide na to.
Ayan, gusto ko yung sinabi ni Coach Candy na huwag tayong mag-compare sa bawat isa. Kasi every one of us, we have this on understanding, on kanya-kanyang pagtanggap or kanya-kanyang the way we respond to stress, or the way yung pagtingin natin sa stress. Kanya-kanyang kanya-kanyang perspective. So yun. So mas nakaka-relate po tayo dito sa public speaking na meron yung isa is na-stress siya. Yung isa naman is gustong-gusto niya. Yan. So gusto ko din yung sinabi ni Coach Candy na na example yung mag-unmute para mag-share. Ay, stressful na yon. Yung iba naman, ay sige, gusto ko mag-share. Yung ganyan. So kanya-kanya po tayong pagtingin. Okay? Next. Yes, sabi ni Miss Rochelle, sabi niya, we have different capacities. Yes po. Yan, so dito sa stress as most often, di ba, as pag-stress yung napapakinggan is very negative. But then, there are two types of stress actually. Meron siyang positive at saka meron siyang negative. So, the first kind is the eustress. So, sa pagtingin nyo dito sa what is eustress? Do you have an idea on eustress? Do you know what is eustress? Anyone from the room? Students?
Anyone, guys? Para may iba
Yeah.
naman yung boses. Hindi puro boses ko naririnig nyo. Mauurat na kayo sa boses.
Bagong term daw. No idea. Ayan.
Meron ba lang ganun, no? Eustress.
Eustress.
Kala ko na wrong spelling lang. Eustress. Eustress.
Eustress. Go, Miss yan. Sige.
Eustress is the good stress.
Ayan. Go. Yan, thank you, Miss Vicky Lynn. Okay? So, eustress means stress with a positive effect. Enough to motivate you to move into action and to get things accomplished. Yan. So, tama po si Ma'am Vicky Lynn kanina, sabi niya positive stress. Yan. So, maganda po yung nadudulot sa atin. Na-stress tayo, but then yung effect niya is maganda. Kasi na-accomplish natin yung goal natin. Nagawa natin yung mga bagay-bagay na gusto nating ma-achieve. And because of the stress na napagdaanan natin. So that is eustress. Yan. So think of the emotional strain caused by these positive events. Yan. For example, itong image na to is, ano yung image na yan? It is winning a race. So ano yung mga stresses na napagdaanan mo before mo na-achieve yung positive events na ito? Itong winning a race. Kasi meron yan. Yan, di ba? Nag-training ka, ano pa yung mga stresses na na-experience mo. But then those stresses na na-experience mo before is that it brings you a positive events. So nanalo po tayo sa race. Yan, next example. Yan, practice, sabi ni Ma'am Lina. Yan po, practice tayo for us to win the race. And sa marriage naman, ano naman yung mga napagdaanan nyo, napagdaanan natin, or napagdaanan nyo sa mga married couple, married dito, is that ano yung mga napagdaanan natin before natin siya na-achieve as positive events in our lives. Yeah? Yes, eustress is a stress that allows us to grow. Yes. And so keep on sharing on the comment section. So I'm reading your comments. And so ito po yung eustress at ito yung magagamit natin para sa ganun we move forward. Para maging positive po yung effect niya. Yan. Next, being a parent. Yan. Ano ba yung mga napagdaanan natin before tayo naging bagong parents? Yan. Another example. Yan, riding a roller coaster din. Di ba yung mga iba is yan. Na-stress sila doon sa bago mag-ride. But then, nung nagawa na nila, yes, success. Kasi nagawa ko siya. Yung ganun. Yung feeling ba na naging successful ka in riding a roller coaster na gustong-gusto mong gawin. Another example? Receiving a promotion or raise at work. Meron pa bang example natin dyan? Yan, taking educational classes or learning a new hobby. Yan, so for more sharing on this eustress, yan. Baka po may share si Coach Tin dito. Coach Tin? Dito sa eustress. Parang
Yan,
na-feel ko kasi
so-
gusto mong mag-share.
Ano, feel mo ba? Parang hindi ko na-feel. Hindi, papatawa lang po. Masyado po kasi
Yeah.
kayong serious. So,
Oo,
medyo galaw-galaw po tayo. Energy din. Kasi minsan, minsan, di ba, we have a lot of stress or minsan pressure tayo sa work. So, at times, medyo hirap tayo kung how to really respond, and it's not good for our mental health. Kasi minsan, we just numb the emotions that we feel. Kung nagalit ka that day or na-frustrate ka or something. So you have to acknowledge the emotion kasi okay lang po yan. Basta tama lang yung the way we express it. But yung stress kasi is something that a lot of people do not know. Ang alam lang talaga natin ay distress. So with eustress, another thing that na madalas din na may eustress is, di ba, pag halimbawa you went kung halimbawa nagkaanak ka, 'di ba, parang you have that stress sa mga nanay na manganganak ka, lalo na pag first time mo hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari sa iyo, but when you get to give birth and then nakita mo na yung baby, it is replaced with joy. So yan po ang isang example din ng eustress. So it's anything, eustress is anything that it might give you a certain anxiety at the moment or yung parang pressure, but at the end it gives you something positive. So dapat ganun din. So with work it's the same, it's just how we are responding, kaya po siya nagiging distress. So yun, Coach Nords.
May question ako. Pwede mag-question? May timeline ba yung stress? In a way, kasi most of us here is, if you see the comment section, is they have a stress in getting clients. So as a newbie and doon sa may pinagdadaanan about it, anong advice mo? How long mag-i-stay, magdodwell yung stress? May timeline ba siya? One day dapat tapos na siya? Or madidiscuss natin later how to overcome? O excited lang ba ako? Paano ba?
Sige, I'm just gonna give my 2 cents na, but Coach Candy can also help me with this. But, kasi yung stress, timeline po, ang tanong po, gaano nyo po ba gustong tumagal sa inyo yung stress? Kasi po, at the end of the day, kayo po yung may control dun sa stress eh. Remember, the stress that we encounter is kung paano natin tinatanggap ang sitwasyon. Like at work, pag halimbawa may bago kang work or may nadagdag na trabaho sa'yo, and sa other end mo, punong-puno na, di ba? So, paano mo siya wini-weigh? And yung timeline po yun, magdidepende po talaga sa inyo kung paano po kayo nagre-respond sa stress.
So it varies with the ages pa. Sorry, ang dami kong tanong kasi I will speak on behalf of our crowd kasi may Gen Z, may millennials, may Gen X. So depende ba yan sa age? Kasi pag medyo 40s, 50s pa menopause. Medyo makulit na kami. Parang hindi ko na, 'di ba? May ganun ba? May age din ba siyang inaano? Sa mga boys, meron din bang ganyan?
Actually, siya, Miss Yan. To be honest, your ability to manage stress and handle stress is not dependent on your age or background, but it's actually dependent on your mental health. Kasi ang definition po talaga natin ng mental health ay hindi po mental illness, no? Magkaiba po yan. Ang mental health po, ang isa sa definition ng mental health is your ability to cope with the normal stresses of life. So pag hindi po tayo nakakapag-cope up at nahihirapan, dito po nangyayari, no, lalo na pag napapatungan yung stress, this can eventually lead to mental disorder, and then pag hindi pa talaga naagapan is mental illness. Ayan. So ito po talaga yon. So kaya po yung stress po kasi is normal part talaga yan ng life. Pero pag hindi nyo po siya na-manage, hindi nyo po siya na-overcome, no? Hindi po kayo nakaka-develop ng right skill sets, right way of thinking, and viewing as stress, no? Eventually, no, makikripple ka niya. Kaya eventually feeling mo, no, yung kalidad ng buhay mo, parang bumababa siya ng bumababa. Pati din yung ability mo to think, no, parang feeling mo, dahil sa sobrang stress ka, ang dami nagaganap sa utak mo, pero feeling mo bumabagal din yung pag-iisip mo. Yun po talaga yung epekto ng stress. Kaya maganda tong ginagawa ni Coach Norge, no, na intro to Stress 101, kasi una-una, madi-differentiate mo na yung stress is not always something that is negative. So makikita mo na may positive pala yung stress, no? Pag tiningnan mo siya ng ibang way, ng very positive, pwede po kasi the way we manage stress, no, maging positive din po yung result. And that's why we are here, no, as life coaches, is to help you handle and see stress, no, para po maprotektahan yung ating mental health. So yun po talaga siya, Miss Yan. So talagang walang time, kasi again, no, it depends on one person to another. Pero pag mga isang taon na yung stress mo, nandyan pa rin, no?
Magpapatingin niya ako sa doktor, punta na ako Mandaluyong, malamang. Ganong ano na tayo, level na tayo.
Ayan, pero Miss Yan, no, not necessarily, no, pag hindi mo na-handle yung stress mo, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo na magpa-check sa doktor sa Mandaluyong. Ibig sabihin, sa mga may hindi po alam, ibig sabihin nun, sa mga psychiatrist po yan, no, sa mental health professional. Pwede din po, magiging one of the things, no, that you can think, no, pag gusto mo or ready ka na po magpatingin sa doktor, no, on a serious note, is pag yung stress is hindi mo na kaya to the point na hindi ka na nakaka-function normally. Ibig sabihin yung mga ginagawa mo dati, hindi mo na siya kayang gawin ngayon. Alam mo yung kahit anong pilit mo sa sarili mo, hindi mo maintindihan bakit hindi mo na siya kaya. That in itself, no, you want to seek for professional help already. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, yung functionality mo, the way you live life, no, tinatamaan na. So again, hindi po ibig sabihin nun ay may mental illness na po tayo. Ibig sabihin lang po natin is kailangan natin ng support. So not necessarily.
Correct
Ayan.
natin yun. Baka kasi pag nagsisipa-sipa na ako ng lata sa kanto, baka isipin. Pero normal lang pala yung pagsipa-sipa ng lata sa kanto.
For others kasi, no, it may be normal. But sa iba, hindi. So, ayan. Again, parang stress lang yan. It's the way you manage and handle stress. Kaya kami, no, as life coaches, we are here in order to process the thoughts. Para hindi naman po kayo dumating sa point na lahat na lang ng lata sinipa nyo, no? Mamaya yung lata, na pala, yung
Bang preso na tayo nun, no? Biglang
yung
tumbang
malaking
preso
drum
na.
na, nako, di masakit yun, di ba? So, ayaw naman natin dumating sa point na ganon. Kaya nandito yung mga mental health professionals, no, and life coaches in order to help journey with you. So, yun po.
Thank you. So, siguro later na magtatanong, baka sa end of, masyado akong excited, baka later of the talk, meron dong mga tips kung paano ma-overcome. Okay? Thank you.
Ayan, so I'm glad you're excited, o di ba? Maganda tong excitement. Okay, so pag may mga gusto pa kayong share, just share lang. Okay, so now we understand, naintindihan na natin kung ano yung eustress. So based on mga comments nyo, yan, naintindihan natin na eustress is a positive effect, positive stress. So next type naman, distress. So dito naman, mga ilang beses nyo, narinig itong distress? Or is it your first time to hear it? Kilala ba natin itong distress na to?
Guys, comment section lang kayo if you want to participate.
Yeah.
Pinaprocess
yes,
ko pa po.
many times. Yan, pinaprocess pa nila. Okay, so distress or distress or negative stress occurs when your level of stress is either too high or too low, and your body and or mind begins to respond negatively to the stressors. Yan, so yung responses naman natin dito is negative. Yan, so ano yung mga examples naman? Yan, so think of the emotional strain caused by these negative events. So filing for divorce. Diba nakaka-stress yan? Yan, so ano yung mga ano niyan? Mga emotions na na-experience nyo when it comes to pag may nag-file ng divorce. Well, here in the Philippines, wala naman to, but then if in case, so ano yung mga responses? Yan. Next example. Yan, the death of a family member. If something happens to the family member, may nangyari sa family natin, ano yung mga stresses na na-experience natin dyan. So for me, recently, I experienced this wherein marami kang gagawin, kailangan mong mag-connect sa mga relatives, kailangan mong ihanda kung ano yung mga kailangan doon sa burol, yung mga ganyan. So, di ba, nakaka-stress yan. Yan. The next example. Yan, injury or illness. So, pag na-experience natin yan, ano yung responses natin? So, sabi ni Coach Dean is that, pag distress, you have the stress. Pag distress, removing the stress. Ayan. So, yung mga ano yan, yung spelling check natin. Yan. Next example. Being abused or neglected. So, pag na-experience po natin itong negative events na yan, ano yung responses natin? Ayan. Next. Bankruptcy or money problems. So, sino sa atin dito ang na-experience dyan? So, for me, yes, I experienced those, and the response, nakaka-stress talaga siya. It affects mental health. So, sino ang nakaka-relate dito? Yan, because if you experience this, money stress, money problems, it affects our mental health actually. And pag naapektuhan yung mental health natin, yung sabi nga ni Coach kanina, mental health is different from mental illness. So pag naapektuhan yung mental health natin, wherein ito yung naapektuhan yung decision making natin on a certain thing. So yun siya. Magiging negative yung responses or yung stress. Next. Unemployment. Yan. So pag wala tayong trabaho, yung mga for example is during COVID times, maraming nawalan ng trabaho, na unemployed, so it causes negative stress. May depression, may anxiety, ganun. Ayan, so sleep problems. So sino po dito yung yung kailangan makompleto yung 8 hours na matulog? Or 6 hours, yung mga ganyan. So may mga sleeping problems ba tayo? Yan, so I think dito sa sleep problems, may i-share si Coach Candy dito eh. Coach Candy.
Ayan. So yung yung sleep problems kasi again, sleep hindi din niya pare-pareha sa lahat, no? Ito yung natawa ko dito sa sinabi ni Coach Nords, no. Sino po ba dito yung kailangan 8 hours talaga yung tulog mo? Kung hindi 8 hours yung tulog mo, paggising mo, nako, parang hindi yata tama at galit ka agad paggising mo. Ayan. So isa yan, no. So pag especially if meron ka pong habit ng you want to be able, yung kailangan ng katawan mo, no, na 8 hours ang sleep mo, no, tas hindi siya nasusunod dahil syempre hindi ka makatulog. May nagsabi dito si Elsie noon, may insomnia ka nga, no. Dahil nga nai-stress ka, no, tapos di ka makatulog, no. So technically pagising mo, dumoble yung stress mo, no, patong-patong siya. And yun yung maganda, this is something that you want to look at kay stress, no. Bakit important na i-handle siya at hindi siya binabaliwala, no. Kasi may often no, meron tayong tendency na maliit na bagay lang, huwag na natin pansinin, itabi natin. Oh. Sino po dito yung hashtag guilty? Ayan. So iniisip natin na maliit na bagay yan. So pag tinabi natin yan, no, unknowingly, no, nagre-ripple effect yan sa ating buhay. Like, pati sleep po talaga tinatama. Tapos sleep na lang, di ba? Hindi ka na makatulog. Tapos paggising mo, galit-galitan ka. Tapos isipin mo, dahil galit-galitan ka, bad mood ka, edi yung mga taong nakakasalamuha mo sa isang araw, edi syempre, depende, no? Pati, sabi nga ni Miss Yan, pati yung lata, di ba? Biglang nagkasala yung lata, nasipa. Gets nyo po? So, ganun pong lumalaki yung stress natin nang hindi natin namamalayan. Kaya it is very important for us, no, to learn ways on how to handle, on how to see stress in order for us to manage stress. Ayan.
Ayan, o di ba? So sino yung nakaka-relate diyan? Yan. So ang pagtulog din either nagdudulot yan ng stress. Pag hindi na kompleto yung 8 hours, yan, nakarelate ako diyan, Coach Candy ah. Yan. Okay? Next. Ayan. So with that, dun sa 2 types, sa distress at saka eustress, at least you understood na intindihan natin kung yung 2 types of stress. But then, kahit eustress yan or distress dyan, sabi ni Bibi Boss, ni Boss Baby, sabi niya, it's not stress that kills. It is our reaction to it. So whatever stresses in your life, positive man yan or negative, how are we reacting to it? Yan. So it depends pa rin sa mindset natin, it depends pa rin sa perspective natin. And balik ako dun sa kanina na tanong ni Miss Yan na yung tatagal ba, how long yung timeline. So syempre for us, would you like to experience that stress for 24 hours, 72 hours, 6 months, 1 year? So syempre time is gold, sabi nga nila. So hayaan ba natin na yung stress natin mag-i-stay sa atin? Or we are going to do something about it in a short period of time, yung mag-speed of implementation tayo or mag-take action tayo agad. So yan. So maganda po tong sinabi ni Boss Baby na it's not stress that kills, it is our reaction to it. So how are we reacting to stress? You stress man yan or distress. Yan. So it's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. So it is how we carry the load. Next inspiration, yan. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Yan. So it depends pa rin on our mindset. It depends on how we think about stress. Okay. Moving forward. So moving forward, ano ba yung gagawin natin or what are the AAA of creating awareness? Okay? Awareness. Yan. So awareness level, hanggang saan yung awareness natin sa sitwasyon natin. And awareness is, are we intentional or do you have that intention to be aware? Because awareness is that we cultivate awareness. Yan. And next is attention. So it is our focus. Focus on what is occurring at the present. So dito is that, are we attentive on the present? On the present na ngayon. Hindi yung nangyari kahapon, hindi yung bukas, but then are we attentive or are we giving attention or are we focusing on what is occurring at the present? Yan. And number 3 na A is attitude. So dito naman sa attitude is that, are we judgmental? Kung ano yung nakita natin ngayon or ano yung awareness natin ngayon or yung nakikita natin ngayon na present situation is that judgmental ba tayo or being curious na malaman natin or yung curiosity natin doon sa sitwasyon, and yan, if nalaman natin yung sitwasyon, being aware tayo, ano yung attitude natin dyan? Are we curious about it? Are we kind about it? Or naging judgmental tayo sa sa pagka-aware natin. Yan. So, our attitude must be not judgmental doon sa situation. So, in creating awareness, we have to focus on the present, and kailangan yung attitude po natin, hindi po tayo judgmental doon sa kung ano yung nakita natin in the present. Yan. And I will be giving you another AAA. Dito na po yung next step. Because as we are being aware to the situation is that kailangan may gawin tayo doon. So, nag-create na tayo ng awareness doon sa mga stressors natin, doon sa mga na-experience natin presently. So, we are aware on that. So, our next step here is that acceptance. Accepting the situation. Because we cannot accept what we don't, hindi natin na-accept yung bagay na hindi tayo aware. That is why, aware na tayo doon sa mga nangyayari, mga pangyayari. The next thing is, i-accept na natin. So, acceptance on the situation or accept the situation. Kasi wala na po tayong magawa sa nangyari kahapon. The only thing is that, i-accept na natin yung kung saan tayo ngayon, kung ano yung sitwasyon natin ngayon. And next step is, after accepting the situation, acknowledge the situation. I-acknowledge natin na ang sitwasyon natin is ganito. Ang situation natin presently is ganito. Yan. So, acknowledgement. Next, after acknowledging is, ito na yung taking action on the situation. Now that we are aware, we accept, and we acknowledge the situation, so ano yung gagawin natin? Kailangan nating gumawa ng action. So what action are we taking? Or, yun nga, kanina is that, alam na natin yung mga stresses, either positive yan or negative. So how are we going to respond to it? So ano yung taking action natin dito? Yan. So it's time to take action now. So ngayon po tayo magti-take action. After acknowledging the situation, after accepting the situation where we are right now. Yan. Next. Yan, it's time for taking action. So as a gift, yan, para matulungan namin kayo sa pag-taking action on the stresses we have, for us to manage stress. So ibibigay ko po ito na gift, itong action brainstorming worksheet. And then after that, pag nasagutan nyo to and gusto nyong i-process, gusto nyong pag-usapan natin, you need a life coach to walk through you with this, then let us know. Connect with us, with Coach Tin or with Coach Candy or sa akin. Or pwede nyo ring idaan kay Miss Yan. Okay? So dito, kung paano natin to sagutan is that, for example, itong number 1. So most often, in the areas of, for example, ang area natin is on finances, on the money. So ano yung mga nagagawa natin noon na nagbibigay ng stress sa atin, or ano yung mga bagay-bagay na kailangan nating i-stop? Ano yung goal natin? Ano yung goal mo pala? For example, yung goal mo in the areas of money, relationship, or it depends kung anong area, ano yung goal natin na mangyari. And then, ano yung objective natin? Yan. So for example, in the areas of finances. So ano yung goal muna natin sa in the area of finances? Or for example, yung kanina yung getting a client. If that's your goal, so if that is your goal, what's next? Ano yung objective natin? Bakit yun yung goal mo? And from there, so as we are going to we achieve yung goal, yung naset mo na goal, tapos alam mo yung objective, tapos ano yung nakikita mo doon na kailangan mong i-stop, na nakakatulong sa'yo to manage your stress on that certain level. Di ba? Yung sa money or finances na area. Yan. Tapos, ano yung kailangan mong i-minimize? Yung mga ginagawa mo na alam mo na nakakapagbigay ng stress. Yan. Or kailangang bawas-bawasan. And then, after that, dito sa keep on doing, si Shopee, ayan, si Lazada, need po i-stop. Ay, totoo po yan. Kasi most often, dahil sa mga sale, 12-12, 11-11, 10-10, madali po tayong nagkiklik, o, diba? So, sa mga nakaka-relate yan, pwedeng i-stop din yan, or pwedeng i-minimize din. So, it depends sa atin, o, diba? Yan. And, ano yung mga bagay-bagay na nagagawa mo na alam mong nakakatulong, na kailangan mong keep doing it. The things na kailangan pwede nating ituloy na gawin. Ganun. And then, what can you do more? Na nakakatulong doon sa pag-achieve mo ng goal mo. And then, ano yung bagay din na pwede mong i-start? Yan. So, other example, baka may mga examples ka din dyan, Coach Candy, dito sa worksheet, para mabigyan natin sila ng idea how to answer it.
I'll try to give an example. Maganda kasi yung client, no? Kasi mostly yung sinasabi nila may ano sila, stress sila in getting clients. So, pwedeng number one na i-stop mo is pwede itong the way you think, no? Pwedeng like seeing
Negative thoughts.
yung negative thoughts na sinasabi mo kung bakit wala kang client or hindi ka nakakukuha ng client. Then, ano ba yung ginagawa mo that you need to minimize in social media? Kasi probably, no, the way you are using time, kunyari, example lang po, no, oo, nasa Facebook ka, di ba, naghahanap ka ng kliyente, pero baka naman, no, yung mas madaming time mo sa Facebook or sa social media ay nasa newsfeed, nasa TikTok, baka napunta na doon. So, you want to be able to minimize that, no? Kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng i-stop, no, na nasa social media ka kasi doon ka din naman pwedeng kumuha ng client. So, minimize natin yan. Then, what is something that you are doing right now that you think, no, pag ginawa mo, you keep on doing it, magre-resulta siya ng mas maganda. Ibig sabihin, it's already working right now. Pero kailangan mo po siyang gawin. Like, do you need to keep on, like sa amin, sa case namin, kasi may content creation kami, no? Do you need to keep doing the content creation? Ibig sabihin, meron talaga yung resulta pero like hindi ka consistent or you think that you can dive into more doon sa topic, no, you want to keep on doing that. Then you want to do more. Ibig sabihin naman ito is talagang at works na okay siya, maganda siya. Kailangan mo lang talagang dagdagan. And then something that you can start. Ano ba yung mga sa tingin mo other solutions, ways na hindi mo pa na-explore, na hindi mo pa naiisip that you think, no, that you can start. Kasi ang pinakamaganda dito sa start, no, Coach Nords, kasi oftentimes kasi nagsasabi tayo like walang client, but ang titingnan mo doon kasi ano bang bago na ginawa mo para magkaroon ka ng kliyente. Kasi pag if you've always been doing the same things, no, tapos wala kang client, then technically it's time to ask yourself, why do you keep on doing these things na hindi nga nakaka-generate ng client? And what can you start? So anong bagong pwede mong gawin? Para naman, no, baka magkaroon tayo ng ibang kaisipan para naman magkaroon tayo ng kliyente. So that's something that I thought of, no, kasi nakita ko kanina sa start pa lang sinasabi nila it's always about getting clients. And yun yung nagiging trigger na stress nila. So this is like something that you can do and you can use. Ayan. Coach Tin, ikaw?
Nag-take down
Thank you,
notes
Coach
pa kayo.
Candy, no?
Pahingi po
Sige
kami
po,
dito
go ahead.
Pahingi po kami ng copy. Ako rin maglalagay. Parang gusto ko rin mag-stop. Stop lang. Wala
Yes.
nang sumunod. Yun lang. Pwede, di ba? May
Bibigyan
choices
po
na
kayo
lang.
ni Coach
Hindi po
Nords.
stop. Yun lang. Tapos wala na. Sige, Coach Tin. Go ahead.
Sige, with the work that you're doing, di ba, you're freelancing. So oftentimes, since work from home kayo, there is a tendency that we forget the boundaries that we set. So nagagawa natin na tanggap lang tayo ng tanggap ng work na kahit extended na sa hours mo, you still do it. Now, take a look at what you're doing, make an assessment of the work that you have right now, especially kung madaming naka-assign sa'yo, no? So stop, what you need to stop is, teka lang, tingnan mo muna yung mga ginagawa mo ba ay related talaga sa task mo. So if it's not related to your task, stop that. Minimize. Now, in a certain point, halimbawa, talagang walang ibang gagawa, ikaw. So, tinatanggap mo kasi nga, syempre, andun yung fear. Aminado tayo niyan, no, na we fear na baka tanggalin tayo pag hindi tayo gumagawa or hindi natin tinatanggap. So, try to minimize accepting, lalo na pag hindi pa tapos yung isang task na binato sa'yo. So, minimize ka ng kakatanggap ng mga bagong gagawin. Keep doing. Kung may routine ka on how you do your work, like ito parang shorten yung time mo na when you do this thing or this particular routine, then keep doing it. Do more is really mag-set ka ng productivity or tawag kasi kaming fractal productivity, no? You set or the Pareto principle, if you're familiar, 80-20, ano yung 20% na pwede mong gawin na that will yield you an 80% result. So take a look at the activities that you have at work. Yung ano yung parang shortcut mo that yields na mas madami kang nagiging result. So do more of that and start saying no. Gusto ko yung sinabi kanina, don't start saying no. Pag talagang hindi kaya, you say it. Not because you don't wanna do it, lalo na kung part siya ng work mo, but really, kasi once that you start allowing na tanggap ka ng tanggap kahit ang dami mo nang ginagawa, kaya ka din ikaw din kasi naglalagay ng sarili mo dun sa space na yon. You know, I have worked with foreigners, so galing pa ako sa BPO, and they are very direct. You can tell them when okay lang sa kanila sabihin, teka lang, I'm not ready yet to do this, I have to finish this. They honor that. Kaya lang tayo kasi, well, Pinoys are workaholic, kaya nga gustong-gusto ng mga foreigners ang Pinoy workers. It's because we are that. However, if it's not helping us, you have to stop. You have to start saying no to things that would affect your mental health. So, ganun ko din nakikita kung paano din mababawasan yung stress nyo when it comes to your freelancing jobs.
Ayan.
Thank you sa mga advice, unsolicited advice. So, siguro iba makaka-relate na doon. Tama ba? Makaka-relate na ba kayo doon? Lalo yung sa stop. Stop overthinking. Minimize siguro sa akin sa getting. Stop overthinking. I-minimize yung mismong sarili nga natin dinadoubt. Alam mo yon, parang tayo, kaya ko ba? Keep doing. Again, sabi ko lagi, consistency. So yung tingin mo nag-work sa'yo, gawin mo. Kung may nagre-response na sa application, tuloy mo yon. Pero doblehan mo pa. And gawin mo lang siya ng paulit-ulit. Yan, siguro yung sa akin yun. Siguro yon. Pero gusto ko tong assignment na to. Ako din magaganyan. Siguro sa akin sunod, stop talking yan. Mga ganun na sa akin. Tapos, anyone who wants to share? May value ba for tonight's video? May value ba? Pa-heart or pa-one naman kung may nakukuha kayong value. Or nakarelate, nakatulong ba yung ating realization from, ako may natutunan ako, yung stress and distress. So kapag tinanong ko kayo tonight, ano kayo ngayon? Yung stress o distress? So andali nyo na-identify kung saan level kayo doon. Ano yung sa gitna? Wala po bang gitna? Anong tawag doon sa yung stress o distress? Kasi madalas ganyan tayo Feeling safe pa din Diba? Anong tawag sa gitna? Diba may introvert, may extrovert, may ambivert. Pag yung stress at distress, ano kaya yon? Wala. Parang ganun Magagawa pa lang tayo ng ganung vocabulary. Okay. Any questions, guys? Because
Ayan. So thank you, Miss Yan Yan, for sharing your thoughts. So ano yung kanina, so i-correct ko lang, because we are life coaches, so hindi po kami nag-a-advise, so we are just sharing our thoughts. Yan. Kasi ano yan life coaching is not advice giving. So we are just sharing our thoughts, some examples of this worksheet. So yes, i-send ko itong worksheet through kay Miss Yan na lang, or if you're interested, you can you can message me naman directly para I can give you the worksheet yan, or through Miss Yan na lang. Yan, so yan yung pagiging
post
namin.
sa FB group sa file section. So pwede nilang kopyahin doon. So para ma-unload, nila, ma-print and malagay
sige.
sa kanilang organizer.
Sige po. Yan. So we're done. So thank you everyone for for the conversation, for the engagement, and for sharing your thoughts. So we are now on question and answer. Yan. So may mga katanungan po ba tayo regarding doon sa na-share natin ngayong gabi?
Sino gusto magpa-free consultation? This is your time. Isipin nyo na lang tayo-tayo lang, walang nakakaalam. Tayo-tayo lang. Ha? Yan. Walang nakakarinig, tayo-tayo lang. Okay lang yan. Anyone who wants to share yung stress na share? Ang dami kasing klase, di ba? Ako, ang dami din doon. Dumaan sa money, sa nawalan ng trabaho, sa getting clients, sa household chores, ano bang ginagawa sa bahay, sa pamilya, sa kamag-anak, saan ba? Sa kapitbahay, ang ingay ng aso, ganun. Ano pa ba? Anong stress ba meron pa tayo? O hindi na rin nila ma-identify. Sa dami ng stress, all of the above po, Miss Yan. Tama ba? Overthinking talaga, no? Pero ang sakit sa ulo pag nag-overthink, parang sasabog utak natin. Diba? So, ganon. Anyone wants to share po?
Yan. So pag wala na po kayong katanungan, pag wala kayong tanong,
Coach?
maybe ayan, go ahead po.
Sa physical health po kasi, may mga steps po tayo na pwedeng gawin, like mga exercise para maging maayos po yung physical health natin. Pag sa mental health po ba, meron po ba ding mga pwedeng exercises para maging healthy po yung mental condition po natin? Kung meron po, pwede po bang mag-share ng mga tips or mga pwedeng mga gawin para maging yun po, yung maging mas okay po yung mental condition po.
Ako na mag-unmute, Coach Nord.
Sige, ikaw na, Coach.
Tama naman si Israel. Maganda yung pick up mo, no, Israel. Kasi like sa physical health, di ba, merong fitness na tinatawag. In Life Coach Philippines, we have what we call mental fitness. So, i-exercise po natin ang ating mga muscles sa brain na tinatawag na neuropathway, no? Para ma-strengthen yung capacity natin to think and to handle and manage stress. Technically, meron talaga. But it is not hindi siya, alam mo yung pag fitness kasi, di ba, kailangan customize ang fitness mo. Kung based kung saang like muscles mo kailangan i-develop, ganun din po yung mental fitness. That's why we encourage, if you can, no, Israel, connect ka sa amin. So we can help you kung saang area or anong kailangan na neuropathway or muscles ng brain ang kailangan nating strengthen. But technically kasi ang sasabihin ng iba is like learning. This is one basic example, no? Learning is a way to strengthen your mental muscles. But not all learnings are equal. Hindi po lahat ng learnings ay okay sa inyo. Parang pagkain lang po yan, no, na kinokonsume natin. Hindi lahat ng pagkain ay pwede sa katawan mo at para sa iyo. So ganun din po yung learnings. Kaya we advocate, no, na kailangan maging mindful ka din sa learnings mo. Yung learning na para lang sa iyo at magagamit mo, kasi hindi po lahat ng learning ay magagamit mo ko. Yung iba kasi lalo lang yang nagiging space sa utak natin, lalo siya nakaka-take up na space na sa utak natin na masyado na no sa utak natin. So technically lalo lang yang gumugulo. And sabi nga dito ni ni Coach Tin, madami pong mga mga mind games, no, mga cognitive abilities like one of that Sudoku, but the best way for you talaga no to develop mental fitness is to have someone process your thoughts. Yun talaga siya. Para makita mo kung paano ka nag-iisip and you can understand and learn ways on how to think new ways of thinking. Kasi yung overthinking na yan, ibig sabihin no, hindi mo nare-resolve yung isang pattern ng thinking mo kaya nagiging over. Nagbubuhol-buhol. Alam niyo po yung feeling na buhol-buhol siya, na hindi mo na maintindihan, parang eto lang naman yung pinagsimulan noon, bakit ngayon ang laki-laki na niya? So mental fitness, no, it's part of mental fitness to be able to identify saan nanggaling, ano kailangan gawin. So yan, meron po talaga it's mental fitness and it's it's actually a different topic, no. And yung stress 101 is just a small part, small lang yan, small part of mental health and mental fitness. Technically, tama yung hagip ni Israel and I really appreciate na tinanong mo yon kasi maganda yung katanungan kasi it helps everyone here no and mga nagle-listen doon sa FB na mag-iisip talaga sila na it's time for you to really take care of your mental health and your mental fitness kasi yung the way you manage stress, the way you handle stress, the way you think of solutions no in order to resolve your problems, lahat po yan ay part talaga ng mental fitness. Thank you, Israel.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
po.
Thank you so much. Ayan, we still have one more guest speaker before we finish this discussion, just to give way because yesterday she was not able to come over with our Zoom because jam-packed. But tonight, maybe some coaches can stay then para she can share something about our community. So, may question pa ba? Tagalog na lang. Ang hirap pag English eh. Ano ba? May question pa, guys? Before I introduce the next speaker, coaches. Thank you, Coach Nordsa and Coach Tin, Coach Candy. I hope more webinar like this, ibang topic, but iba-iba yan. So,
Ayan.
Coach, parang may follow-up question dun sa question ko kanina kung free daw po ba yung pag-connect dun po sa mental health fitness po?
Technically sa akin hindi no kasi it's a coaching clinic. Kasi it's mental health so hindi. Pero ito one of the way that you can no na talaga sulit na sulit to sa iyo. I-share to ni Coach Nords. Actually maganda tong next slide is one of the ways that you can madaming ways po na makabuild ka ng mental fitness in different areas of your life. Ayan, Coach Nords, share mo sa kanila Coach Nords.
Ayan. So before we end, we have this program, mga coaching programs na pwede nating tingnan wherein itong coaching programs natin is value siya is 100K yung value niya, more than 100,000. But then because of our tribe leaders birthday gift sa atin, because it is her birth month for this June, so itong mga coaching programs natin na for example, you are into searching for your purpose. Meron tayong Purposeology coaching program. Tapos Life Zones, Rising Self coaching program. Pag ikaw ay hindi mo inuuna yung sarili mo but then inuuna mo yung ibang tao, then go for the Rising Self coaching program. And itong Effortless Action coaching program, ito naman is if you are into procrastinating, you're procrastinating every time na ginagawa mo, is that pwede to sa'yo. And then ito, Health and Vitality Breakthrough Coaching Programs, Mindful Parenting, Relationship Rescue, Relationship Detox, Clutter-Free Mind, Poverty-Free Living Coaching Program. Itong Poverty-Free Living Program is that ito yung marami kang self-limiting beliefs sa sarili mo. And gusto mong lumaya doon. Yan. And then ito naman, Business Growth Breakthrough Coaching Program is kung gusto mong mag-grow doon sa business mo. So business coaching po siya. And Become a Master Strategist Coaching Program. So those are the programs na pwede nating i-avail sa Life Coach Philippines, and this is only cost 10,000, from 100,000 to 10,000 pesos only, and you're going to journey with a life and mental health coach for 1 year. So 1 year journey po siya. Yan. So 1 year unlimited coaching call. And then meron ding virtual trauma bootcamp on June 23. So kasama po yan sa package. And then face-to-face mental health coaching on June 30 or July 1 doon sa coaching hub sa Pasig. Yan. And then 10,000 registration voucher for CECC Life Coach Certification Program. So if you are that one person na gusto mong ma-certify as a life coach, meron ka ng discounted na 10,000 agad doon sa certification fee. Yan. And meron din tayong one free Ang Huling El Bimbo, the musical ticket on June 16, that is Friday at 8 p.m. doon sa Newport Arts and Performing Theater. So yan po yung mga programs na offer namin this June. So until the limited slots is filled, so okay na siya. Yan. So if you're interested, mag-connect lang po kayo.
I-share ko din no Coach Nords to give them an idea. Ang original price po talaga ng 1 year unlimited coaching is 100,000. And para po may basis kayo pag iniisip nyong mahal po siya, yung aking coaching clinic no na 1 hour in order to assess no yung mental state nyo is technically 1.5. It's 1.5 per hour. And in here no makukuha mo to ng 1 year unlimited ng 15 minutes unlimited siya no tapos may kasama yung toolkits for just 10,000. Technically hindi not only 10,000 kasi pag titingnan nyo, meron din kayong super VIP ticket no sa Huling El Bimbo which amounts to almost 4,000. So you're getting everything technically pag titingnan mo siya for free kasi yung virtual trauma bootcamp is at least 5,000 pesos no and the face-to-face mental health coaching program is 5,000 pesos as well. And ako po for those no bakit po kailangan ng 12 coaching programs kasi po unknowingly yung mga stress po natin na na-experience ngayon ay part po siya ng different areas ng buhay natin. Would you agree with me? Pag may problema ka sa mga relationship mo, hindi mo maiiwasan, nagiging stressful din ang iyong work. So pag may problema ka din po sa sa health mo, tinatamaan din po ang different areas like the way you manage your energy, the way you do work, the way you think. Ayan. So madami-dami po talaga to. Kaya different 12 programs for different areas of your life. So yun siyang yun yung kagandahan nito. So if you have questions or if you want to know more no, you can connect with us, any of us like si Coach Nords, like ako or si Coach Tin. Ayan. And if if pinag-iisipin nyo, if this is for you, then we invite you. Ito po, libre, no? You can join Master Coach every day, 3 p.m. no, at Think Talk broadcast. So, nilalabas niya po yung introduction ng each of this program. And may coaching na rin yun at makakatulong na rin po sa inyo yun. And maybe, no, from there, you ma-decide talaga kayo na sasabihin mo na this time, para naman sa akin, sa dami-dami na stress ko, gusto ko naman this time. Ako naman, kaysa po sila, ako naman this time. So, yun po.
Hindi naman. Kaysa
Ayan.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No more questions, guys.
Ayan, so before we end, Coach Candy. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for
Thank you.
For this evening. So salamat sa inyong lahat. So help is available. So 0917-586-1661. So kontakin nyo lang po yan. So if you need help, so 24/7 po yan. So just stay connected. Diyan lang naman kami sa digital space, Life Coach Philippines and Decaf Coffee Republic, coaching community, and sabi nga ni Coach Candy, you can join us doon sa Think Talk broadcast every day at 3 p.m. So doon ko po sabi ko na doon ko na-invite si Miss Yan before na nag-guest. So doon nyo po kami titingnan every 3 p.m. every day until June 13 yung episode para mas maintindihan nyo yung programs na na-share namin. Para doon nyo tingnan kung ano yung program na fitted sa need nyo. Yan. So, thank you everyone and gusto mo bang sumama? Yan. Yan po yung
Thank you
sa
so
event natin.
much. Ayan. Thank you so much, Coach Tin, Coach Nords. and Coach Candy. So thank you so much sa time. And again, I'm looking forward na mag-talk kayo next time. Okay, so let's proceed. I think mga 15 to 20 minutes of your time na lang, guys. So without further ado, I would like you to meet Miss Kim. Hi, Kim, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I just want to say something, Yan, just before we even start. I want to say it's so amazing that you provide these opportunities to the community in regards to life coaching, different things like that, because mental fitness, definitely with the way of the world and being more of a remote and virtual environment, is a requirement. It was a requirement before. Anybody that is a corporate reject or, you know, has been in a corporate environment knows that it's a struggle. It's a mental struggle because that life balance is a hard struggle. You struggle with maintaining financially, and then you struggle with wanting to be with your family and having the life that you want as well. So this is such an excellent opportunity. So I applaud you, and Life Coach Philippines. I think I need to be a member.
Yeah, let's go. They're advising me to join, but I'm so fully occupied. That's why I park, you know. Because if I say yes, it's continuous commitment. So I don't want to, sacrifice some time and commitment to the group. So I'll park, but I'm sure I'll be part of the coaching Philippines soon. So,
yes.
Kim, so just the way I invited you, because the reason I invited you was because this is, as you hear our comment, that we all know how we become friends and become collab when it comes to this kind of industry. So just give us a little background how we met and how come that we do this kind of activities moving forward, or our plans.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So believe it or not, I have spent my whole career life in corporate, 20 odd years, and I had a side hustle, went from a side hustle, and not really a legacy business, I would say. It's in my family. I'm a tax person at heart. My father worked for the biggest tax authority in the US, which is IRS, and taxes is in my blood, put it that way. So I always helped him. And in 2015, he became ill. So I had to take the reins, and I made a company. He did it on this, he did it quietly. He really didn't have a formal company. So I started a company. I did it as a side hustle. So this whole conversation about stress and all the comments I see about getting clients, being financially stable, it's so relevant, right? So I had the business on the side, and it just became such a challenge having work, the business, family. It just became too overwhelming. And in 2018, I branched out and actually decided to do the business and my family, because life balance wasn't there for me. And I hate the term work-life balance. You would never see me talk about it. It drives me crazy because I think it's a corporate term. Work shouldn't come before life, and it's all life balance. Work and life is synchronous. Your financial health and your life is synchronous. So I don't believe in that term. It's life balance, right? So 2018, the company's here. I did great. Then the world shut down, COVID. So it's been a struggle climbing up. But what I found is that as I'm growing, being a solopreneur, I couldn't do it all by myself. So I struggled with capacity. So I really started looking into outsourcing. And that's exactly about a year ago. I came across Yan Yan to ask her about assisting me with my business. One of my struggles is always like managing the capacity, keeping a full-time employee versus that. So at the time, I wasn't sure if I could keep her, but we had such an engaging conversation because of being in the financial world and the fact that she knew what I was, an enrolled agent, and she outright told me that's a goal of hers. And we had a great conversation in regards to that. And that always stood out to me, that I met someone so engrossed in the accounting world and understanding US accounting. That's, you know, in the Philippines, I was so amazed by that. Lost contact. I decided to start, believe it or not, a remote staffing firm. We'll talk more about that. A remote staffing firm. And I was just looking for people. One of my niches is because I'm a tax and accounting professional and enrolled agent, to be exact. It's tax and accounting. And I was searching for groups that, you know, people in the Philippines are a part of that are talking about finances and different things. I came across Accounting Peoples. And, you know, I just didn't want to be disrespectful. So I introduced myself to the leader, which is Yan Yan. And I kept saying, do I know you from somewhere? We did a whole Zoom. I'm like, don't I know you from somewhere? And she's like, I don't think so. And then when she put the post about enrolled agent, it dawned on me. And I just took a snapshot of our conversation over a year ago. And we realized how much we knew each other. And we've been connected at the hip ever since. So with that being said, just all the stress that you guys feel, don't feel like you're alone. Everyone experience it, even successful business owners, is stress. Whether it's the same stress or not, there is stress. But I want to encourage you guys that, you know, although you are in a spot of instability right now, it doesn't mean it will last forever. You know, anything delayed, it doesn't mean it's denied, it's delayed, right? So with that being said, the opportunity that we are trying to foster and grow together, definitely, Yan Yan, add to it, because we just talk all the time and we're just like brainstorming and doing all these goals. With my company, which is Remote Expert Solutions, I will drop the link in the chat so you guys can follow. We are interested in just working together and providing opportunities for the financial community of the Philippines. And not only that, we do have other services, but as I mentioned, our niche is accounting and tax. And that expertise, we also have tax resolution account managers. So if any of you guys are interested in furthering your career in accounting and tax, I encourage you to look into training programs. Like there's an EA training program in the Indians community that you guys can be a part of. These opportunities are out there. So just like I think I heard someone mention, although it was your language, every other word I could understand, how she interviewed 100 times or more, or 10, whatever, how many ever times to get that one big break. It's like that. It's even like that for us. How many clients I interview several times to get a break. Our union, me and Yan Yan, is to provide those opportunities. Once those opportunities come in, it's opportunities for the community in the Philippines as well. So we're looking to grow something like that. Yan Yan, come help me elaborate a bit more on it. You're muted.
Sorry. I was talking to a guy a while ago also on LinkedIn, and we're also talking about this matter. So I told him, and even you and Joe knows about this, that everything happens for a reason. We met. I don't know. Also, I can met Joe and you, but what I am so sure about is that we're all aligned and we have some common denominator when it comes to helping and growing business. Because again, I have mentioned, if you help someone, it will the blessings will overflow and the money will come easy. And it is a collaboration because, you know, as I mentioned, there's a 30 million business owners in the USA alone needs good accountant, bookkeeper, tax preparer. 30 million from the US alone. How about UK, Australia, and the Philippines? So what I'm doing is I'm preparing you into something bigger, and through Joe and Kim company, you can achieve your dream job and a dream life through our community and helping each other. So I'm so happy that I met those person who is aligned with my vision and mission, with the same passion compassionate as me siguro, pero you know what I mean? So I'm so thankful that I can connect with those people. I'm still connecting with more people. RJ is nandyan na, and then Franz, nag-usap lang kami kanina. So maraming naka-antay sa atin ahead. So ayan. So Kim. Sorry.
Yes, I am here. No problem. No problem. I see a question and then I want to elaborate. Why did I choose Filipinos? And I can tell you it's a personal reason why I choose outsourcing and global resourcing as a whole, and then I'll drill down even further. Just a little background on myself. I'm not I'm an American citizen, but I'm not American born. So I align globally with other cultures because I'm a different culture. I was born in Jamaica. I came here very young, about 3 years old. And of course, grew up here, love the culture. But again, opportunity-wise, I always tend to lead towards providing opportunities for everyone. Everyone. A lot of the reasons why I align with the Filipino culture, again, tropical. And we are very similar in culture, coming from an island as well. So not favoritism, but, you know, I think also the pluses are communication wise. You guys are very easy to communicate with for American-based businesses, different reasons like that. So that's why I personally align with the Filipino culture as well. So
Yeah.
definitely the opportunities are there. I encourage you guys, just because there might be, you guys are multitasking, taking on multiple opportunities. Sometimes it is to carve your path, because you do want that balance in life. You don't want it to be that you are focused more on stability, those things. It's not there now, but it will come. And sometimes it's to plant yourself, align yourself with one good company that provides the opportunities, or, you know, at least is more focused on your life balance, and you're not just out here executing work for everybody. So when work is crowded and your mind is busy, this is where the stress comes in. It's your reactions, definitely your reactions to it. So I look forward to being more engaged in the community and talk more about the opportunities going forward with you guys. I just feel so welcomed here. So I'm grateful to reconnect with Yan Yan and be able to create something great and more opportunities to come.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kim. And again, I'm looking forward to more collaboration. I call it collaboration. And actually, after this, we have a Zoom call. We have a lot of plans. I'm talking about before I sleep yesterday, and we're sharing some ideas, and most of them we do agree. So again, the opportunities is there. All you have to do is to take actions and ask help. The good thing is we're now surrounded with well-caliber enrolled agents, CPA from the USA, back-upping accounting people. So there's no reason for us to dwell again to the stress of not getting clients. They will give you a very straightforward how to answer those USA clients and what are those struggles coming from those US clients alone, their own struggles. And you're sharing your struggles, so you will meet halfway and, you know, collaboration. So I hope you get our points, and we're doing this because, again, we all deserve the best in life, right? I'm always saying this to all of you. You deserve a better life as God promises to you. So all you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in those promises, believe in your dreams, and take action. Okay? You will see more about Kim because we're planning, you know, collaboration with webinars about tax and whatever under the sun, maybe. So, okay, ang hirap na mag-English. So, let's recap. Okay na? Okay na tayo doon? So, nakita niyo ako mag-English. I'm not so good in English. Okay lang
Coach
yan.
Ann,
Yes.
speaking of best life, I just want to ask din po, dun sa in-offer po ni Miss Kim, if we're going to have the best sleep while working with the remote expert solution. I mean, are we going to have that flexible schedule, or are we going to work in the US time or in the Philippine time?
Well, we try to create flexible opportunities with the clients that we get. But again, the client dictates at first, but we talk to the life balance of having flexible schedules. That's part of what my conversation is when I actually sell to clients, is when they want a certain hours, I ask them, are they open to flexibility? So those are one of the things I do think about. So it's so funny that this is a stress conversation, because part of, if anybody knows me, I'm a coach at heart, and I love to support and encourage people in whatever they do, even my business owners in my business. So I think about things like that for even people that work for me, because I know what stress I went through in corporate America, and I try to create opportunities that work for you. It's mutually beneficial, not only the client, not only me, my company, but beneficial for you as well. So the client dictates, but it's always, I do get opportunities that they say okay to the flexibility, but not all the time. Just to be fair and answer that appropriately.
Maybe just
Thank
to manage
you.
expectation. Kim trying to be flexible, but again, the client is always right. The customer is always right. So we will adjust, depends on the needs of the clients. Okay? I hope we answer your question, Israel.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Coach.
Any more questions? So again, looking forward for next webinar. We do have next week, June 9, in Tambayan for Elite. So tuloy-tuloy lang ang ating regular programmings. For those people, feel free to ask questions. Alam niyo naman kung saan kami makikita. Ayan. Salamat. Thank you so much sa mga speakers sa Coach Philippines. Salamat ng marami. And Kim, thank you so much for your time, and speak to you soon later.
Thank you for extending the invite. Thank you so much. I appreciate being here.
You.